From Mombasa to Nairobi, and residents of Kibra constituency will have to wait a bit longer to know who will seek the parliamentary seat on the party's ticket, that's ODM, in the November by-election. Following today's nominations, the party is still counting the votes, and Vincent Odur has been holding brief for us in Kibra constituency at the tallying center where vote counting is going on right now. Vincent, what is the latest from there?
What I can tell you is happening right now is that the exercise of tallying all the votes that were cast in 180 polling stations in Kibra during today's ODM nomination exercise is ongoing, and it's going on here at Bagathi Primary School, which is the tallying center. Most of the polling stations were basically closed at around 6 p.m. and right now what is happening is that presiding officers from those polling stations are streaming in here at the tallying center to really deliver some of the election materials together with the results they've been able all the votes they've been able to count and the results of that counting exercise here for them to be able to be tabulated and be able to be tallied. Remember, right now I've just seen one of the aspirants who is the brother of the late MP Ken Okoth, who is Imran Okoth, is already here, and there are a number of aspirants who are participating, including Christian Odhiambo and together with Eric Musungu, and there are 10 aspirants who are squaring it out today, and one of them is going to be announced here as the winner to be able to represent ODM during the by-election. A number of things during the day came up. What we know, the exercise for the first time was very peaceful because for quite some time ODM nomination exercises have been marred with violence and claims of rigging or electoral malpractice. But today the exercise was very peaceful and security was really beefed up. And when I was walking around across the different polling stations, I realized there were so many police officers around, and I got to see about 6 police officers in each polling station. But something else that came up during the day is that there were complaints of missing names in the membership register, whereby people were turned up very early in the morning to vote, said they couldn't get their names in the register. But what had transpired is those who were allowed to vote in today's exercise were those people who are registered members of ODM, and therefore even if you had an identity card or you were a voter in Kibra, you are not allowed to vote unless you are a registered member of the party. And therefore for now, the tallying just started about 20 minutes ago, and therefore because it's being done manually, the counting was manually, and also the results are being brought here physically, and the tallying is also manually, and therefore right now we don't have any figures to really give you to get to know the picture of who is leading in this race, but we still continue camping here to be able to tell you who will be able to emerge the winner in today's exercise. And the person who will emerge the winner will be able to face Jubilee's candidate McDonald Mariga and also ANC candidate Eliud Owalo, together with a number of candidates who are participating, who will be participating in this by-election on November 7th. For now, I'm taking you back to studio. We still camp here to tell you the outcome of this tallying exercise. Back to studio.
Vincent, before you go, do we have an idea of when that final tally will be released, at least?
I think when we try to look at the probability, let's bank on about 3 to 4 hours from now, because it has just started now, and they are tallying each. They are looking at every polling station, or one at a time. And remember, there are 180 polling stations, and the exercise just started right 20 minutes ago. And before they move to another station, they take about 10 minutes to move to another station. Therefore, we are really going to be here for quite some time, between 3 to 4 hours.